throwing. Each throwing event takes place at a vector and requires 3 volunteers. 2 volunteers will measure the throw. One will be the marker and one will be the reader. The third volunteer will act as the clerk for the vector, recording the measurements and watching for fouls. The clerk announces a lineup of athletes prior to the beginning of the flight and throughout. The correct way to announce field event lineup is:
first athlete is up, second athlete is on deck, third athlete is in the hole.
This process will be repeated after each throw. Each athlete gets 3 throws. The beginning of the measuring tape should be with the marker, who is standing outside of the vector while the athlete is throwing. Each athlete will have a designated flag, which will be placed by the marker at the spot where the implement lands. Each subsequent time the athlete throws, the flag should be repositioned by the marker only if the throw surpasses the previous throw. If the implement lands outside the vector lines, it is not a legal throw and will not be measured. However, it does count as one of their 3 throws. Once all 3 throws for each athlete in the flight have been completed, the measurers will record the distance between the foul line and each athlete's flag. In order to measure, the marker will mark the spot where the flag is and the reader will note the distance. The clerk will then record each athlete's farthest throw. The proper throwing motion is an overhand toss. The athlete is allowed 3 steps prior to the throw and cannot cross the foul line. Once the throw has taken place, check with the clerk to make sure a foul has not occurred. The measurement is taken where the ball hits the ground and the flag system is used. If the athlete's subsequent throws are farther than the previous throw, then the flag should be moved. All throws that land outside of the vector are fouls. The turbo javelin shall be thrown over the shoulder or upper part of the throwing arm and may not be slung or hurled. The main difference for this event is that the throw must be measured from where the tip of the javelin falls. The measuring system is the same as a tennis or softball throw, the flags being placed where the javelin lands. The measuring starts from inside of the foul line. A foul occurs when the athlete steps on or over the foul line. If the javelin does not land tip first, it is also a foul. Also, if the javelin lands outside of the vector, it should be counted as a foul. The shot shall be put from the shoulder with one hand only. The shot shall touch or be in close proximity to the neck or the chin, and the hand shall not be dropped below this position during the action of putting. The shot shall not be taken behind the line of the shoulders. The foul occurs if the athlete steps on or over the toe board, or if it is thrown outside of the vector. It is important to note that the athlete may touch the inside of the toe board. After the throw is complete, the athlete must walk out the back half of the circle. The measuring system is the same as a tennis or softball throw, the flags being placed where the shot put lands. However, the measuring starts from inside the toe board.